Hello everyone, welcome to Achievers IAS classes. Let's begin a discussion on the current events of 2nd August 2018. The first issue in news is regarding a bill cleared by the cabinet to restore the provisions of the Scheduled Caste and Scheduled Tribes Prevention of Atrocities Act. The amendment bill seeks to insert three new clauses. The first one stipulating no preliminary inquiry for the registration of an FIR against any person under this act. The second one being no requirement of any approval for the arrest of a person accused of committing an offence under the act. And the third one, which deals with anticipatory bail, shall not apply to any case under this act, notwithstanding or order of any court. The move comes in the backdrop of sustained pressure from Dalit leaders across the country and also ahead of a planned Bharat Bandh by Dalit groups on August 9th. It was needed because the Supreme Court in March this year had issued a number of guidelines to protect people against arbitrary arrests and had directed that public servants could be arrested only with the written permission of their appointing authority, while in the case of private employees, the senior superintendent of police concerned should allow the arrest of the person. This had triggered various protests across the country, resulting in violence in many states, thereby prompting the government to restore these provisions. On that note, let's move on to the next issue, which is an editorial regarding the recent ban on retail sale and manufacture of the synthetic version of a human hormone, oxytocin. It is used to induce labor in pregnant women and also to stop postpartum bleeding. Therefore, it plays a critical role in maternal health and also the WHO recommends it as a drug of choice in postpartum hemorrhage. The government ban ignores this fact but is concerned only over the misuse of the hormone in the dairy industry because oxytocin stimulates lactation in cattle, thereby increasing milk production. This has led to setting up of several unlicensed facilities that manufacture the drug for veterinary purpose. But the ban of this drug is not the right approach, but instead, the government should strengthen regulation and crack down on illegal production of the hormone. Also, there is not much known on the ill effects of the drug oxytocin on cattle, which is believed to lead to infertility in dairy animals. Further, milk consumers also worry about the exposure to it through dairy products, but as per the National Dairy Research Institute, there is no evidence that oxytocin led to infertility, and even the National Institute of Nutrition concluded that the oxytocin content in buffalo milk did not alter with injections. Therefore, even if the ill effects of oxytocin are real, a ban is not the answer because if you were to look at the poultry sector, there is gross misuse of antibiotics. Despite that, the government is reluctant to ban on over-the-counter sale of several antibiotics, which could increase antibiotic resistance. Also, the government plans to manufacture the drug through a single public sector unit, which could lead to monopoly and thereby inflate the price of the drug in the market, which may further put to risk the lives of many women. Therefore, the decision has to be thought through for all its consequences on the dairy as well as maternal health. On that note, let's move on to the next issue, which is regarding the recent hike in policy rates by the Reserve Bank of India. The move comes in the backdrop of many factors like the continuing volatility in crude oil prices, the vulnerability to geopolitical tensions and supply disruptions, the volatile global financial markets, the possibilities of fiscal slippage at the center and state levels, and the likely impact of the increase in minimum support price for kharif crops. Adding to this, there are also concerns over the monsoon rainfall, which has so far been 6% below the long period average and deficient over a wider area than the previous year. This has resulted in drop in the total sown area under the kharif season, which could create regional imbalances to paddy output and thereby increase CPI inflation. Further, the rising trade protectionism threatens to impact the investment flows and disrupt the global supply chains, thereby hurting the all-round productivity which could further increase the inflation. In this background, the Monetary Policy Committee has raised the policy rates given its primary mandate to ensure that retail inflation stays firmly within a band of 2 to 6% over the medium term. Inflation is widely seen as an hidden tax on the poor. Therefore, the recent hike in policy rates are justified, but the move will push up the cost of loan for all borrowers, be it consumers who are looking to finance their purchases of homes and cars, or businesses looking to meet their capital needs. On that note, let's look into the other issues in news today. The first one being the launch of the geographical indications logo and tagline by the Commerce and Industry Minister in order to increase awareness about intellectual property rights. As you can see, the tagline reads Invaluable Treasures of Incredible India. The final issue in news today is regarding the passage of the Commercial Courts, Commercial Division and Commercial Appellate Division of High Courts Amendment Bill of 2018. As per the bill, some courts will be designated as commercial courts for the speedy disposal of disputes, and the recent bill has also reduced the amount from rupees 1 crore to 3 lakhs in order to bring many such disputes under the ambit of the commercial courts. For further details on this issue, please go back and watch my previous news analysis video. On that note, I'm wrapping up today's news analysis. Do like, share and comment to support this initiative. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.